The Inshore Fishing Association and Cabela's present the oldest, largest, and most prestigious red fishing tournament series in the nation, the IFA Redfish Tour. In 2010, the IFA Redfish Tour and Hobie introduced kayak fishing to the tournament trail, and it quickly hit the ground running, with anglers proving their skills in the shallow waters and bringing in monster fish to the boards.
Kayak fishing brings you so close to your target, the fish. It allows you to see the wildlife in a different way. It's a growing sport, so I'd encourage everybody, if you want a little exercise and really get in there and get in with the fish, try kayak.
I've been fishing the IFA for 4 years now, and the friends you've met and just continue to be friends with is just amazing. Any state we go to at this point, be it Texas to South Carolina, you just call a friend that you've met during the IFA, and you fish together, you become great friends, you keep in touch, you watch what the other anglers do. This event has brought me closer to more anglers and more friends than I've ever known what to do.
The kayak community of tournament anglers has grown leaps and bounds, and a full field of the best kayak anglers have arrived here in Houma, Louisiana for the 2014 IFA Kayak Fishing Championship.
To qualify for this event, you do have to fish 2 events with us at the IFA. Most of these guys compete in a divisional competition. They compete in their home waters, and they qualify to come fish here in Louisiana. And in the fall, to come to Louisiana and fish, it's a treat within itself.
I'm looking forward to seeing everybody and the camaraderie that this event has, and the wonderful people that come over here and travel from all over, and the opportunity to put my skills up against the best that are out there.
Terrebonne Parish is a great destination. We've been here before. It's an absolutely awesome fishery. You've got the best of the best. You've got the accommodations, restaurants, plenty of things to do for the family while the guys are out fishing. But it's also a great fishery, and it's one of the reasons why we come back here year after year.
The fish are here. The bulls are where they're supposed to be, and the trout is always going to be the X factor here. Your measuring board. This is one of the few places that, matter of fact, it's one of the few places that you need all of that 45 inches on that ruler.
The redfish are insane. It's a hell of a fishery. I had a redfish on today, and I had 5 chasing the plug in the other redfish's mouth.
Some of the anglers competing today have just returned home to the States after representing the U.S. at the Hobie World Championship, including the world's champion, Steve Lessard.
It feels like coming home, feels like a homecoming, seeing all my friends and co-anglers that I fished with over the years. I feel so fortunate to be able to fish on these at these big events, and to be able to go from the Hobie World Championship now to the IFA National Championship. It's a privilege, really. I'm just happy to see everybody, and I really wish the best for all these anglers. I'm just thrilled to be here. I thank the IFA for giving me the opportunity.
At last year's IFA Kayak Championship, a storm moved in on day 2, and Steve was one of the only anglers to bring in his limit and take home the win. But Benton Parrott was close on his heels and is hoping to reclaim his championship status at today's event.
I won the 2012 championship here. Last year, did well. I got big red, big trout, and took a top 5 finish, but so close. Steve Lessard's a hard guy to beat. He just won Worlds. He just won CCA Star here. He's the guy to look for. He's the guy to watch. So hopefully I can at least keep in the close to him.
When the IFA Redfish Tour returns, we'll get out on the water for day 1. The IFA Redfish Tour is brought to you in part by Cabela's, it's in your nature. Lucas Oil, high-performance oil products. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time. Ram Trucks, guts, glory, Ram. Yamaha Outboards, reliability starts here.
When you pack your cooler for a barbecue or even a tailgate party, be sure to pack it with Chillin' Brew, powered by Arctic Ice. Chillin' Brew in a cooler can keep beer at the perfect drinking temperature longer than ice. Grab some brews and Chillin' Brew today.
With a great history in drag racing, and now into the marine market, Lucas is proud to offer an ethanol treatment for a wide range of boat motors on the market today. Lucas Safeguard Ethanol Fuel Conditioner with stabilizers was developed to specifically address issues associated with using ethanol-based fuels. Increase your mileage and performance with Lucas Oil High Performance products. Learn more at lucasoil.com.
Every curve, edge, line, and feature is designed for one quest: to seek, find, follow, and catch fish. It's all part of the Take Charge mission of the Ranger Saltwater Series. Experience the total performance difference at a Ranger dealer today. Whether you're trolling, bowling, drifting, anchored, or chasing the tide, these shallow water legends are built to fish as well as fly. Yamaha Outboards. You love the water, now own it.
The distances aren't getting shorter. The trucks are going farther. The 2013 Ram 1500 with best-in-class fuel economy, engineered to move heaven and earth. Guts, glory, Ram. The new Ram 1500, Motor Trend's 2013 Truck of the Year.
Welcome back to the IFA Redfish Tour. We're in Houma, Louisiana for the 2014 IFA Kayak Fishing Championship presented by Hobie.
Game plan pretty much like everyone else, I think. Go out and try and get at least a trout early. After that, work on getting a bull. If you don't get a bull here, you're not going to compete. Get a big bull and then maybe hopefully upgrade my trout.
Let's get a quick breakdown of the rules. This is a two-day tournament. The IFA kayak anglers are allowed to launch from any public waters as long as they're back by their allotted time. Catch photo release means the anglers are going after their longest trout and redfish. Once on the board, they take a photo with their IFA token identifier and release the fish.
They can drive anywhere. They can put in from any public launch they want to. There are a lot of options in Louisiana. You can go to Venice, you can go to Grand Isle. There's plenty of fish to be caught. So it's really where they feel comfortable and where they know that they catch big fish.
Let's get out on the water. We'll start out the day with Hobie team member Elizabeth Saylor, who has started with guns blazing out the gate.
On the water this morning, we all launched it at Safe Flight. There's probably 25, 26 people at the launch this morning. A lot of people fishing the same area. Got out there, I caught a redfish first. It was about 21, 22 inches. And then I caught a 19.5-inch trout.
Oh, this morning? It's 7 o'clock now, so less than 15 minutes. I got a red and a trout.
Elizabeth is out on the water with Benton Parrott, who won the Kayak Championship in 2012.
There's good fish being caught all around. I've heard of bulls from 4 or 5 different places. Trout have been tough, so getting any trout on the boards is good. But there's a big difference in those 2 or 3 inches on a trout when it comes down to your final tally.
Oh, yeah. Come here, pretty girl. All right. That is awesome.
We launched up there, fished the rocks. We both got trout. And Elizabeth just ran out here, throwing big swim baits on the bottom, and immediately hooked up on what looked like a upper 30s, lower 40s red. And out here on the water, taking measurements of this thing, it's one thing to land them, it's a whole different ballgame to get a good measurement. So we're gonna get over here, because you gotta get the whole fish, the board, the token, everything in there. Nice job, baby.
Thank you.
Sweet red. So now we gotta get
everything in order and get a legit photo. Good things for stability. Do not knock me over. So you get out, and that's how you do it. You come out here, she catches the fish. I get to be supportive and take the photos.
Elizabeth and Benton are off to a great start. Let's check in with Matthew Van, who last year had an infamous mishap on day one of the championship.
Man, if you knew all the love I've gotten for that little clip from people all over the country. But this year is a whole different ball game. We got a different game plan. And right now, we're doing okay. I know some of my buddies out here are doing better than me, so I gotta go get back to work.
All of the anglers fishing in this honey hole are catching bull red after bull red and having a true Louisiana day out on the water.
Only in Louisiana would you be even somewhat disappointed with that, but that's probably not going to do for today, believe it or not.
Baby, Louisiana gold.
On my little peek for the camera.
One angler even had a more toothy guy snag his hook.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Back at the photo weigh-in, the lengths are extremely close, with even 20th place bringing in 54 inches. Jason Powers brought in 60.5 inches, landing him in third place. Matthew Van is just ahead of him with 61.75 inches and sitting in second. And first place, going into day two, is Elizabeth Saylor with 62 inches.
The highlight of my day was, just a great time fishing. Everybody out there was so nice to each other. People got hooked up. At one point, there was 4 of us hooked up at the same time. Steve Lazard, Casey Running, Benton Parrott, myself, we were all hooked up at the same time. Just laughing and having a good time with everybody. And of course, it's great coming in first.
When the IFA Kayak Championship returns, we'll head out on the water for day 2. Most of the IFA field of anglers trust Ranger boats to get them to and from their spots safely. Let's put your Ranger knowledge to the test. Which 2 saltwater models did Ranger boats unveil for the 2015 model year? For the answer to this and for a Ranger boat that was built to be yours, visit mydreamrig.com.
Celebrate the start of a new year at the Yamaha Reliability Starts Here sales event. For a limited time, purchase any new eligible Yamaha outboard and discover the advantage of Yamaha advanced technology. Then, as a bonus, choose between a full 5 years of Yamaha warranty protection or up to $2,000 in Yamaha dealer credit. It's your choice. Added value at no extra cost. Reliability starts here, and so does a great deal. So see your authorized participating Yamaha outboard dealer today.
C.A. Richardson here for Power Pole, where every shallow water anchor is designed and tested to be extremely quiet. How quiet? Let's take a look. Hey guys. Great work, guys.
Don't slam the door.
Power Pole, deadly silent to help you catch more fish.
For years, they've quietly taken you where the fish are. But now the silence is about to break. With the incredible iPilot link, your Minn Kota and Humminbird can communicate with each other, so you can hold on a spot like an electronic anchor, record and return to waypoints and paths, follow any depth contour, and more, all automatically and all from your Humminbird or the Link remote. They talk, and you'll be speechless.
Gulp Alive from Berkeley is the most revolutionary artificial bait yet. Its potent attractant acts like a blood trail in the water. And unlike live bait, you can recharge and reuse it. In fact, it not only outlasts live bait, it actually outfishes live bait. Yeah, that's what we thought you'd say. Gulp Alive from Berkeley. What you need to catch more fish.
The IFA Redfish Tour is brought to you in part by Pure Fishing, Berkeley, catch more fish. Minn Kota Trolling Motors, anywhere, anytime. Power Pole, shallow water anchors, swift, silent, secure. Hobie Fishing, Mirage drive pedal systems. Amphibia Performance floating eye gear, because Earth is mostly water. Welcome back to the IFA Kayak Championship presented by Hobie here in beautiful Houma, Louisiana. The Louisiana Reds are not disappointing, and day one was great for all of the anglers. Let's head to the launch site for day two.
For Angler of the Year, I'm sitting in first right now. I'm sitting in the bottom side of the top 10, but there's only about 1/8 of an inch between myself and the Ben Benton for Angler of the Year. You know, again, it's anybody's game. The name of the game is going to be go out, get your redfish, get a good one, and then go get a trout or get a trout first.
The crowd, I mean, between first and 24th, I think there's only 9 inches separating everybody. It is so close of a race, it's anybody's today.
Hobie team angler Elizabeth Saylor is leading the field with 62 inches and is hoping to repeat her day one.
I think it's going to be kind of like yesterday, just the fastest person to the point, it's the first person to cast. By the time everybody came around yesterday, I already had 2 fish in the boat. So I don't know. I mean, it's if the fish are hungry and they're going to bite, they're going to bite. If they're not, then they're not. So I don't know. You get out there and try. Got a little trout. It's not as big as yesterday's, but I think it'll measure. It's small, but at least it's a fish, It's about 15 inches, right at 15.
Benton Parrott is fishing nearby and has already picked up a good trout, so he's moving on to try and pick up a good red while Elizabeth tries to upgrade her trout.
There you are. Yeah, you're good.
The field is filling up again with every angler being tugged around by bull red after bull red.
Yeah, everybody's kind of out here together. We're marking, using our depth finders to mark the schools that are come through. Look, Justin's hooked up again, but as soon as those schools come by, I mean, that's a beast right there. That's a good one. I'm gonna go try to get a good measurement and see what we've got and see where we fall.
Benton might have just picked up a game changer, but with all the guys in the area catching monsters, it's hard to tell who will come out on top.
I think it's good enough to give Justin a run for his money. And I mean, he's such a good angler and such a hard competitor. He's gonna be a tough guy. And I knew when he won the Atlantic Division Angler of the Year, he was gonna be the guy to beat.
Matthew Vann is close on the heels of the top spot and is in second place. He's hoping to edge out a win here on day two.
Right now I'm in second place. I'm behind Elizabeth Saylor by a 1/4 inch. And if I can get me a redfish like I did yesterday, then I'll feel good. I mean, not great, because she knows how to catch big trout as good as any of us, and obviously knows how to catch bull reds as big as any of us. So I'm really hoping to win this thing. It would mean a lot to me, man. I've worked really hard. I've had a lot of help from a lot of good people on the tour. And I just had a really good feeling this morning when I woke up. So I won a 45-inch redfish. I feel great if I could just max this board out. Casey. Wad, wad, wad. Oh yeah, they're packed up on the bait. Get them? Come to daddy. 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 We got a ball game now, boys. Oh yeah. It ain't as big as I need, but we're doing work now.
When the IFA Redfish Tour returns, we'll head to the final weigh-in. Whether you're towing a lightweight poling skiff or a fully loaded bay boat or a kayak to the IFA, there's a Ram truck with the capability you need. Find a dealer near you at ramtrucks.com.
Hobie kayaks provide the ultimate lightweight fishing platforms that will offer anyone what they want when it comes time to hit the water. Hobie Kayak's commitment to innovation, quality, and owner satisfaction is unparalleled in the industry. So when it's time for you to go kayaking, remember there's only one name to remember, and that's Hobie Kayak.
Celebrate the start of a new year at the Yamaha Reliability Starts Here sales event. For a limited time, purchase any new eligible Yamaha outboard and discover the advantage of Yamaha advanced technology. Then, as a bonus, choose between a full 5 years of Yamaha warranty protection or up to $2,000 in Yamaha dealer credit. It's your choice. Added value at no extra cost. Reliability starts here, and so does a great deal. So see your authorized participating Yamaha outboard dealer today.
At Amphibia, we've resolved to build a product that nobody else offers, using methods that nobody else is using, optimized for life on water and land. The choice of top bass fishing pros. Amphibia frames are designed to fit comfortably no matter how your face is shaped, to stay firmly in place through your most physical activities, and to float in water. Amphibia sunglasses are truly designed for life on the water.
The distances aren't getting shorter. The trucks are going farther. The 2013 Ram 1500 with best-in-class fuel economy, engineered to move heaven and earth. Guts, glory, Ram. The new Ram 1500, Motor Trend's 2013 Truck of the Year.
Hey!
The Arctic Ice Tundra Series, capable of keeping your food frozen all day long. The Tundra Series is a portable, safe, and reusable alternative ideally suited to replace dry ice. Keep your food as frozen as the Tundra with the Tundra Series from Arctic Ice.
Welcome back to the IFA Kayak Fishing Championship presented by Hobie. All the anglers have had a great day out on the water here in Houma, Louisiana. Let's take a look back at some of the great fish caught by our Ion Sports cameras on this Ion Catch of the Day. This Ion Catch of the Day was brought to you by Ion Sports Cameras, inspiring the shoot share revolution. Find us online at ioncamera.com. Let's head to the final photo weigh-in for the 2014 IFA Kayak Fishing Championship. Elizabeth Saylor had a great tournament but struggled to upgrade her trout and ended up today in 7th place.
Hey, Eric.
Eric Pendarvis moved up in the standings and is taking home the Big Trout Award and third place with 122.18 inches.
Oh, 3 years I've had an IFA monkey on my back. It's finally lifted. I can win tournaments other places, but IFA has just wore me out. And finally, it's been lifted off my back. It feels great.
Matthew Van maintained his spot and had a great tournament ending in second place with 123.25 inches.
Today was just one of those days that you can just chalk off as one of the best fishing days of your life. Huge crowd of guys and gals at the launch. Made it to my trout spot before anyone else. Caught 3 17-inch trout and then upgraded to the trout that I brought to the weigh-in. Went out to the primary fishing area for the bull reds with a huge group of people. Most of them are my good friends. We just had one of those epic bull red days. 15, 16 guys hooked up at once. Just had one of the best fishing days of my life.
And the big winner, who's not only taking home the championship trophy but the highly coveted National Angler of the Year, is Benton Parrott.
This is great. In Louisiana, ever since 2011, this is what we call the Justin Carter. It's the trifecta, getting Big Red, National Angler of the Year, and the championship win. Because when he did that, it's crazy to us. And this year, I never thought it would have happened. I had my fish today. I was fishing on the water with Elizabeth, and she just kept saying, hey, let's get off the water. You've got good fish. Let's get you in. And she completely sacrificed her day for me. And halfway down the road, we're riding, and all I can think of is National Angler of the Year. She starts looking at the numbers and goes, you know, you could actually pull this whole thing off. I said, no, there's no way. I'm in 8th place. But the competition has been so close. The numbers were right there against each other. I was only 2 inches away from first place yesterday. So the more I started seeing it and looking at what people had, the more it kicked in. And I was real nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I've been terrified until I heard my name called. And I'm absolutely ecstatic to get National Angler of the Year. It's something I've wanted since I've started. I've watched Justin get it, I've seen Brendan get it, I've seen Phil get it, and I've been on the outside right there. I've been runner-up so many years, so I'm ecstatic this year to get this.
Congratulations, Benton, and all of the anglers competing in this event and helping grow the sport of kayak fishing. Here are the final tournament standings. Thanks for watching. Join the IFA Redfish Tour family. The IFA Redfish Tour regular season events are going on now. Enter your 2-person team, father, son, husband, wife, brother, sisters, anyone is welcome. And all for a low entry fee. The events are only one day with over 100% payouts for the top prize.
Just for fun, testing your skills, whatever the motivation, you need to come join us at the IFA Kayak Tour.
Find us online at ifatours.com, and we'll see you on the water.
This is the fuel for champions. Fuel for champions, bananas. Have one. And if you don't want to eat it now, I'll put it in your boat and you can eat it later.
Give us your phone, I'll show you where they came from.